There are many times when we get disappointed, such as when we go to the famous restaurant only to find that it was not great. Oh no. Watching a famous director's movie and having the movie be boring. Getting a teddy bear from your boyfriend that you've dated for a year for your birthday. People may be at fault, but the biggest person at fault is yourself for having high expectations. The level of disappointment is the same as your level of expectation, but you already know that. Don't expect anything, don't be disappointed. Just live life as it is, without big expectations. You'll be happier. Yes, definitely. So don't have high expectations for today's Hot Beat. And this is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song in Kevin's Hot Beat for Saturday, September 27th was 변해가, Changing by Troy. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. You'll be as disappointed as much as you expected, so don't have high expectations for a Hot Beat. You will be able to enjoy it more when you have no expectations. The same goes for weekend as well, Saturday. You will be hardly disappointed when you wait for the Saturday to come with high expectations, but end up doing nothing special. So just spend each day as it is. Don't hold high expectations. By doing so, you might just be able to find sudden fun and joy. And here's how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in Los Angeles and Hawaii. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Today, on Once Upon a Time, we're going to take a trip into the past. Then on part 2, we'll be talking about the particular theme on Tell Me Something. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Here is 그녀에게 전해줘, Please Tell Her by B2B, and 못 찾겠다 꾀꼬리, Can't Find the Aureole by 손승연. Welcome abroad, the time machine of Once Upon a Time. Starting this week, we'll be turning back time once a week. Bon voyage! On this segment, we take a trip down memory lane like our grandmothers do when they tell us stories of good old days. Well, today we're going back to September 2011. Now, what were the biggest headlines of September 2011? First, Korea biggest power outage. On September 15th, the temperature was at high 31.3. It was extremely hot and many people had their air conditioner on all day without turning it off. The whole country spent so much power on air conditioning that for the first time, there was a huge power outage all in Korea. Well, many countries were victims to this sudden power outage. All of the power supply crashed and even traffic signals were broken. Superstar K, The Devil's Edit. The famous Korean audition program Superstar K made headlines for their Devil's Edit. One of the contestants, who made it to the top 10, Yeri Band, fell victims to the manipulate editing, which eventually ended with them voluntarily leaving to the show. In place of top 10 finalist Yeri Band, Busker Busker was put into the show. If there was no Devil's Edit, the Yeri Band didn't leave. Would we still have Busker Busker around today like we do? Maybe. Maybe not. Jay-Z's hidden son, Beyonce's husband Jay-Z, was revealed to have secretly raised his son, who he had was with his ex-girlfriend. When this article was revealed, Beyonce was pregnant, but to everyone's surprise, Beyonce had no big issues with it and revealed she didn't want to add to Jay-Z's problems. She definitely has what it takes to be a huge world star. Alright, let's take a break to listen to some songs for the September 2011. 달의 몰락, The Downfall of Moon by Ulala Session, and 동경소녀, Dream Girl by Busker Busker. Alright, you've just heard 달의 몰락, Downfall of Moon by Ulala Session, and 동경소녀, Dream Girl by Busker Busker. We're continuing on Once Upon a Time. Let's take a look at the major entertainment news of that time. Kang Ho-dong's temporary retirement. It was intended, but MC Kang Ho-dong was charged for tax evasions, which led him to him taking a temporary leave for the celebrity world. Following along with his actions, his main programs, Star King, Strongheart, Knee Drop Guru, One Night, 2 Days, were all Verge. Jung Kyung-ho with Soo-young relationship. In September of 2011, after Jung Kyung-ho was discharged from the military, he met a Girls' Generation Soo-young through mutual friends and a gathering. 2 years later, in 2013, they were revealed to be in a potential relationship. Now, Super Junior Kim Hee-chul discharged. Super Junior member Kim Hee-chul finished his 2 years of mandatory military service, is back. As his time as a public service worker for the military, he managed to be a radio DJ for the Seongdong-Gucheong area and gathered a lot of interest from the residents. He was highly favored. Davichi broadcast incident. Well, during the music show stage, Davichi and confetti thrown from the ceiling as a part of the performance stage. One piece of confetti got into member Yeri's mouth, which caused her to cough and miss her lines. And that moment, Kang Min-kyung burst into laughter while singing. Since it was a live show, that incident passed a, rather funny one. And that was some key news events from September 2011. Let's take a song break. The Boys by 소녀시대, Girls' Generation, and Mona Lisa by M Black. The Boys by 소녀시대, Girls' Generation, and Mona Lisa by M Black. We're traveling back through time with our Saturday segment, Once Upon a Time. Now, here are the music chart rankings for September 2011. Now, number 7, Gina's Top Girl. Yes, Gina made it the name for herself after the song Black and White, and released her second mini album with high hopes. Just like her nickname of having a mannequin-like body, she made it to the top with her fresh and cool fashion sense, and dancing to that emphasized her body. Number 6, Lee Sang's 나란 놈은 답은 너다. You're the answer to a guy like me. Woo. This was Lee Sang's 7th album title track that featured Harim. This album was made to the midst of tight members schedules with Infinity Challenge and Running Man. Right before the official album released, member Gil revealed his dream of being drenched in dirty water, which was a fact in a good dream. Number 5, Kara's Step. Yeah. Well, this song was promoted while Kara went back and forth between Korea and Japan to promote. Regardless of their show promotion period, this song was a huge sensation. The key dance move with her hips was the main point of the song. Number 4, Davichi's 안녕이라고 말하지 마. Don't say goodbye. This is actually Kwang's favorite song. This song highlighted the emotional voices of Davichi members, which was a perfect fit for the fall season. Many male fans fell in love with them. Rhythmic gymnast Sonyeonjae revealed that this song helped her during moments of practice. Number 3, Sisters So Cool. This was the title track of Sisters' first official album. The song was about a girl being cool and strong and was produced by Brave Brothers. This song gave Sister the title being a fresh and down-to-earth girl group. Now, number 2, Infinite 내꺼 하자, Be Mine. 내가 널 사랑해 내가 널 걱정해 This song was highlighted and loved by fans for its addicting rhythm and intense choreography. Infinite was able to get her first music chart with this song. Alright, here is Top Girl by Jenna and Step by Kara, and we'll be back with the top song of 2011 of September. You've just heard Top Girl by Jenna and Step by Kara. Okay, now let's find out the top song of September 2011. It was Super Junior's Mr. Simple. Yes. Well, this song was similar to in a style of hit song, Sorry Sorry and Bonamana. As soon as Mr. Simple was released, it took over all Asian music charts. It was a song about being simple in thought. The time machine of Once Upon a Time is returning to the present. Join me again next week, guys. And this is the song Mr. Simple by Super Junior. Alright, that was Hello Hello by FT Island. It's already time to close out part 1 of Saturday's Hot Beat. I'll be back with Tell Me Something in the second half. Well, and also we have a lot of messages that we received from you guys for the Tell Me Something, so we'll be sharing that messages very soon, so tune in to find out what's the topic of Tell Me Something. And guys, if you have anything that you want to share with us, with our Saturday's segment, or even other segment related to the title, the topics, please leave the message on our message board. It's www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat on a message board. We'll be reading them out on our segment every day, so please keep coming up with your messages. Alright, and also song requests as well, yes. Our last song for the part 1 would be 나란 놈은 답은 너다, You're the Answer to a Guy Like Me by Lee-sang, featured by Harim.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was 남주긴 아까워, Give Your Love by Speaker S. Let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. It's ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen in from Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service set with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. You can download Arirang Radio new widget, Arirang Radio's unit, Maru. Well, the Maru is also kind of the place where you visit anytime you want and take a rest and have fun. Just download Maru on your computer from our website, www.arirangradio.co.kr, and enjoy Arirang Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, here is 눈물 나는 내 사랑, Teardrop of My Heart by Kim Bum-soo, and 이별남녀, Loved You by 서인국 and 지아. On this segment, we get to talk about anything we want with one theme each week. It's Tell Me Something. Today's topic is trips and vacations. We asked you to send us some messages about what you would do if you were a tour guide or a vacation planner. What places would you take people? What would you recommend for them to eat and see? What inside tips would you give to people who are planning a trip? Basically, tell us your vacation trips and trip plans. if you were trip planner, tour guide, vacation planner. Now we'll get into your messages after some music. 여행을 떠나요. Let's go on a vacation by 이승기 and Ready, Merry, Go by Romantic Punch. You've just heard 여행을 떠나요. Let's go on a vacation by 이승기 and Ready, Merry, Go by Romantic Punch. You're listening to Tell Me Something. This week's topic was all about the trips and vacation plannings. Now let's get right into your messages. Here's Manahel Ali from Saudi Arabia. I had a pleasure of visiting Billy Sea last May. Very underrated city with friendly locals and a strong sense of place belonging. Definitely an underrated place one doesn't hear much about. This country absolutely blew my mind. It was literally something that I was waiting to discover. Technically, Georgia is located in Eurasia, but its own people describe it as a very lovely way. It's the balcony of Europe. I think that is true. Balconies are usually my favorite part of apartment. I arrived with very little expectation, but Georgia took me on a journey, taught me how to appreciate nature, and showed me what influence people can have on your soul. It doesn't matter where you go, but Georgia's nature will keep you speechless. One specific region I will not forget is the Tusheti, is that right? Tusheti National Park, a northern slope of Caucasian mountains, and it's kind of reminded me of Scotland, just more beautiful and amazing. It's hard to believe that such a magical place like this, nearly untouched, and with no tourists. I think I want to keep it that way, and I won't tell you more about it. Oh, but I guess it was once again the people I enjoyed the most. I was always treated very nicely, and people would always try to help me. A few recommendations I strongly suggest. Alright, here we go. Nari Kala is a place, a big forest overlooking Tbilisi and Kura River. It is a great place to visit where you can also enjoy the great view. It kind of reminds me of a castle in Budapest. Oh, okay. Meteki, is that right? This is the old city in Georgia and part of a UNESCO World Heritage List. Okay. It is located 20 kilometers north of Tbilisi and definitely worth a visit. One of the oldest neighborhoods of the town is located on the elevated cliff with a little chapel on top. Another great spot, especially in the evening when the sun is about to set. Tatsminda Amusement Park. The park is located just next to the TV tower and you will love it. It's super cheap and full of great rides. You won't get bored, I promise. Honestly, it's one of the best parks. And last of all, the old city. You should take a stroll through the city and visit the major places such the Georgian State Museum, the Presidential Palace, Freedom Square, and simply walk and explore the local markets. Sorry if it's too long. No, it's okay. Thanks for your recommendations. I will look for it with all the recommended places that you listed here. Thank you. Mamiko from Japan. I recommend going to Swiss or Italy for a skiing trip. Nice. After a day of visiting and seeing the Matterhorn, that is more than 3,820 meters high, preparing to go skiing and go to the top riding a ropeway. If the skies are clear, you'll be able to see a beautiful view of white snow at the top of Matterhorn. At the top, you'll be able to a border between Swiss and Italy. You'll be able to enjoy the long ski ride down from there. You can also cross into Italy from Swiss by skiing. Once you slide down, you're in Italy. Don't forget to try the pani. It is especially good when you have it with wine from Italy. After skiing, go to Italy and visit the museums and churches. Northern Italy is known for the art aspects. From Mamiko. Kimina from Korea. Hi, Kevin Oppa. It's your Ina. Do you like animations? Yes. I'm 25 years old, but I love animations. All animations have happy endings. The place I will recommend is a perfect place for people like me. It is a Germany Fusen. you can take a train from the Munich and easily go to the Fusen. Munich is a place for events and festivals, while Fusen is a place straight out from the fairy tale. There is a huge lake along with the two castles. The Scholz is a, because this is a German, so it's kind of hard to read. Neuschwanstein. That's right. Neuschwanstein. Yeah. Castle is the model of Disney D Castle. Yes. Isn't it cool? This is on top of my list to go on a trip. You have to take a lot of pictures at the place like fairy tale location. Why not take a jumping picture to fit a whole fairy tale story like theme? Interesting. Now we will continue after some music. Here is Silly by Daybreak and 낭만여행 Romance Travel by J Rabbit. Silly by Daybreak and 낭만여행 Romance Travel by J Rabbit. Next we have let's see. We have Mommy Minako. Oh, I thought the okay. Similar, but no. Different person. Minako from Japan. Hi, Kevin. I would guide and recommend people to visit Hokkaido of Japan. Hokkaido is one of the biggest places in Japan. It is the northern side of Japan. You can take a bus from the airport and enjoy the farm-like scenery while heading to Hokkaido. The next place I recommend to visit is Asahiyama Zoo. It is the most famous zoo in Japan, where you can see a variety of animals in their natural habitat. You can see penguins. I love penguins. They're cute. Oh, and hippopotamus swimming from the underneath, seeing orangutans moving out above you. You can then go to Otaru and see the canal and have a nice walk. You can see a warehouse full of gas lights from about 80 years ago. Then I recommend to visit Sapporo to go to the mountain and enjoy the night lights. The next day, wake up early and go to the fish market, the TV tower, Tokeidai, and other popular tourist places. As for food, you have to try sushi, Genghis Khan, Mongolian barbecue, Sapporo ramen, soup curry, and butadon. Kevin, would you like to go on this trip with me? Yes, please. I never visited to Hokkaido and that Asaidai Zoo. Yeah. Love penguins. Aren't they cute? Hanungyong from Korea. My trip plan is for Jeju-do Island. And there are a lot of delicious food to try and places to see, Jeju-do Island. I recommend staying at a guest house rather than a luxurious hotel. There are a lot of cheap and nice guest houses in Jeju-do. At first, I was hesitant to be sharing a house with people I didn't know, but now I love it. It is way more fun. You can share information on other trips and plans with the people there. You can also play and have fun with people you meet. It's a nice way to connect with others. You have to try the braised cutlass fish and when you go to the Jeju-do. There is also a soju drink that they are only selling in Jeju. Spend the first day like so, and the next day head to the beach. Rent a car and take a ride along the coast with the windows down. After a long ride, to go to a pretty cute cafe along the coast and have a nice cup of coffee while enjoying the outside view of the beach. You can even ask the owner of a cafe for any restaurant recommendations. I recommended eating ramen noodles with octopus. After that, visit a museum such as the Teddy Bear Museum and the Adult Culture Museum. There are a lot of museums. If you're fast enough, you can see all of them in one day. Yuhana from Korea. I plan a trip to Singapore. It's a given to visit and see a popular tourist attractions and sites. But here is a list of things I've always wanted to do in Singapore. Okay. First one is, the very famous hotel, M Hotel, and you be there and just stay there with a bottle of beer. Number two, you should try the the chili crab, pepper crab. Number three is the hotel and the famous hotel. You guys all know, yeah. And roller skater bike along East Coast Beach. Eat a local food from along the East Coast Beach. Eye shopping on the Orchard Road, Orchard Road. Buy and try the durian. Try the durian. Yes, the smell, because of the smell, but try street food, bread, ice cream, buy a cheap scarf from the Arab street, explore the night market that is only open on weekends. How does it sound? Amazing, right? Yes, it is amazing. Singapore is a place where you can enjoy everything and anything from sports, resting, shopping, culture, and more. If you get a chance to go, make sure to try the list of things I mentioned. Well, basically, I guess I've been to Singapore for my without a business, I've been there just for relaxation, and I've been there the Orchard Road, the hotel, tried the bread ice cream. Yeah, but I never been to the East Coast beach. That I'll do that next time. Tama from Japan. My trip plans. I don't like places with a lot of people, so long flights are not for me. Here's my trip plan. First one is stay at nearby hotel in Japan that came out in the movie Night in Rodante. Number 2, stay in the October 7th for 3 weeks. Number 3, things to bring. Record player, old records, wine, dry red white, favorite magazine, long cardigan, old t-shirt, light cautery, pants, favorite shirt, cashmere blanket and a sweater, the poncho in the boots, leather gloves to start a fire, sketchbook and color pencils. Now, goal is break apart from ordinary life for 3 weeks and spend it doing out of the ordinary things. Take a walk on an empty beach, turn on a few records, and have warm wine. Now, read a book with an open fire on a terrace. Take a look at the random objects and talk about them out of boredom. Draw and sketch on the beach. Take a walk to a small market to buy needed supplies and foods. This is my dream trip. A trip doesn't have to be grand or big. It is something about finding rest and being comfortable. I want to try a trip like this someday. Hope you do. Here is 2 songs for you. 달빛바다, Sea of Moonlight by Fiesta, and 어디니 뭐하니, Where Are You, What Are You Doing by BAP. On Tell Me Something, we talk about set themes every week, and that was a song from Fiesta, 달빛바다, Sea of Moonlight, and 어디니 뭐하니, Where Are You, What Are You Doing by BAP. Today's topic is about trips and vacation plannings. Or let's find out more about your messages. Ryu Jung-eun from Korea. I plan a Thailand Bangkok massage experience trip. The massage centers in Thailand are very efficient and cheap. You can get a nice massage to your heart's extent since it is much cheaper than in Korea. First off, wake up in the morning and get a full body massage. Afterwards, visit a famous tourist location. Take a taxi. It is very cheap and easier to get around. Oh, when going to places in Thailand, avoiding wearing shirts. You'll have to take a separate pieces of clothing or cloth to cover up your legs or to sit. After visiting a tourist location, get a foot massage at a close-by center. After finishing your foot massage, visit the Chatuchak market. That opens on weekends. It's a huge-scale night market. It is a way too big to even see in one full day. There are a lot of things to see, such as reptile shops. There are a lot of diverse animals and reptiles that are hard to see in Korea. It is a nice place to visit, to explore. There will be places in the middle of the market to get foot massage. So get another massage. So massage whole day. After taking a look around the market, finish off with, you guess it is, a massage. A massage in Thailand is incredible. I guess you love massage. Well, me too. Foot massage is so best. Yunemi from Korea. Kevin Oppa, I went to Hong Kong. There was a rather unique place in Hong Kong that I wanted to share. It was Hong Kong style, star something something something. Yes, star something 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 is famous coffee cafe I saw in Hong Kong was designed and decorated in Hong Kong style, just like how there is a Korea themed the cafe in Insadong. This cafe was Hong Kong themed, from the wallpaper, accessory, and decorations. Everything was fit for the China theme. It was very unique and different, so I took a lot of pictures, and all of it came out so pretty. If you go to Hong Kong, make sure to check out this themed cafe in Hong Kong. All right, thank you everyone who sent us messages, even the ones we did not get to read. Thank you. Let's listen to one song. Here is Paris by Crucial Star. All right, today's topic was all about the trip and vacation plans you set up. Thank you for sharing the variety of places and plans you had. Next week, following up your on our trip and vacation topic for this week, we'll be talking about the tips for trips and vacations. Tips on how to save money on trips, take a least amount of things you have to take, and other secrets you may have that you do on trips. We'll be continuing on with the trip vacation theme topic. Alright, I'll be looking forward to reading your secrets and tips, leaving your message ahead of time, ASAP guys. And that's all for tonight's Tell Me Something. I'll be back with more of your messages next week. And it's also time to say goodbye to Hot Beat for Saturday, September 27th. Our last song for Hot Beat is 잠깐만나, Meet Up for a Little Bit by Park Jung-hyun, featured by Hane. I'll see you guys. 안녕! 안녕! 안녕!